Hey everybody, Dr. Brian Damhoff back with another Strength Training for Runners edition. Today I'm going to go over our exercises. I got a fun little workout for you guys. You can go ahead and follow along with me. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to get more great content from me. So let's talk about our exercises today. Our main exercise is going to be a step up. For that, you're going to need a chair. You can use a bench, anything like that. We have another exercise later on that we're going to need the chair so you can get the 2-for-1 with it. You'll need some weights here. Whatever you have, it could be a kettlebell. Maybe you don't need weights, everything like that. And then you're going to need a resistance band. So that's basically all we need for equipment today. And then just, of course, a little bit of floor space. Our main exercise is going to be the step up. We're going to do sets of 6, so that's 12 total if you count continuous, 6 on each leg. For accessory lifts, we're going to have 3 different exercises. We're going to do one called a Copenhagen, and then we're going to do some different core work, some different types of planks, and then we're going to do some isometric clamshells, one of my very favorite exercises. If you guys have followed along with me before, you know that I love isometric clamshells. So let's go ahead and grab our weights. We're going to get started on our first set of step-ups. Couple tips for you guys. When we get up top, we want to just make sure that that foot is out here like this, that 90-90-90. We don't want to be in here like this. We want to hit this nice position just like we do when we run, and then we'll come back and we'll alternate legs. So we're going to do a set of 12 repetitions. That's 6 on each leg. So I'm ready when you guys are. Let's go ahead, get to work, and let's have a great workout today. Nice work, guys. First set in the books. So if you guys know, I always like to drop some knowledge running bombs in between our sets here. So today, I want to talk a little bit about recovery. I know pretty much every runner has one of these, a foam roller. There's a zillion types out there. So I want to talk a little bit about foam rolling and what it actually does. It's a great question. You know, there's a lot of different answers out there. Some maybe a little better than other ones. A lot of people will say it breaks down scar tissue and adhesions. I think they're kind of like unicorns. I don't know, maybe they exist, maybe they don't. My personal bias is that it probably doesn't do that, but the way I like to think about a foam roller is anybody ever hit their head? I've done it before. If you look closely, I got a strength work video a couple back where I actually did hit my head, funny blooper. But you know, if you hit your head, what do? Right away, you rub your head, provide some desensitization. So I think foam rollers do a lot of that. So if you have something that's sore, you get on there, you roll it, almost like rubbing the head. It can be that magic pill or that magic water like in Space Jam. But hey, if that's what it takes to get you feeling good, then by all means, go ahead and do that foam rolling. I foam roll every now and then. I don't do it every single day. I do it most days though, and I think it feels pretty good. I think it increases some blood flow to that area, and I don't think that it's gonna hurt you. So at the least, it's gonna be something that isn't hurting you, could be beneficial, could be more beneficial in time. We'll see what the research shows, but who knows? You know, everything's always changing, so someday you might tell me that this isn't such a good tool, and if that's the case, then maybe I'll change my mind on it. But for now, I think it's a plus. You can go ahead and keep up with that foam rolling. So we are gonna get started with our second set here. Again, we're looking for 6 repetitions on either leg, a total of 12. So I'm ready when you guys are. Let's get to work on that second set. Excellent, you guys are doing great. We got 2 sets in the book. We're looking at 1 more set on our main exercise, then we'll roll into the 3 exercise. Keep up the great work here. If you need some water, grab it. I want to talk a little bit more about that foam roller. So what should you do when you foam roll? I like to kind of just do, in general, the whole lower extremity. I like to hit all the parts. I think it's important to not mash tissue. I think a lot of people, when they go to do it, they think pushing harder is advantageous, and that's not always the case. I think that sometimes if you have something that's sore, if you push really hard on it, it can actually set you back. So we don't want to do that, that's for sure. We definitely don't want the foam roller to hurt what we're doing. But I think the other thing is, there's a lot of foam rollers out there. Which should you buy? Should you buy the one that has all the crazy pegs on it, everything like that? I think it's the personal comfort, you know? I think whatever you like. Some people will swear by a certain foam roller, and if that's you, by all means, keep using it. Other people will say, you know, this one's better, that one's better. I don't think there's one that is best for anybody. So I think you can try some different rollers, find out what you like. This one here is kind of my personal favorite. I really enjoyed this one. I think it's got some nice little finger-like projections, everything in there. Most places feels really good when I roll them, so kind of up to you on what you want to do. But try some different ones out. If you guys have a favorite, go ahead, leave it in the comments, let me know. I'm always interested in what people are using out there, especially runners. And I think most people tuning in are runners. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this last set of our 3, and then we're gonna roll into another series of exercises where it's continuous. So let's grab these weights, get this last set in the books. You guys are doing great. Make these reps look nice and good. All right, great job, guys. Main exercise in the books, hard work done. Really, really good job. We're gonna roll into this second series of exercises. We're gonna have 3 different exercises. They're gonna work 3 different muscle groups. First one's really gonna work that adductor groin type area, a little bit of hamstring as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a chair here. We're gonna go in a straight line, almost like you do on a side plank. If it bothers your knee at all, you can choke up on the chair. You can get really close here. The farther to the outside, the harder it will be. And then the harder that you push down with this bottom leg, the harder it will be as well. So kind of pick your poison on how hard you want to push. We're gonna do 3 sets of 6 here. We're gonna go a little conservative. This can be a tough exercise. So I'm gonna go nice straight line here with that body. I'm gonna raise my hips up so I'm in a nice straight line, and then 6 reps up and down with this bottom leg here. So whenever you guys are ready, we'll get to work. Good, and then I'm gonna go ahead and flip this chair around. That way you guys can look at my good side and not my back side. So we're gonna go again, 6 repetitions here whenever you're ready. Good, excellent. Then we're gonna roll into a front plank here. And on this one, we're gonna do a fun variation because I love to have fun. So on this one, we're gonna do shoulder taps. The slower that you go, the better. It's not advantageous to go fast. We're gonna do a 30-second front plank here. So I'm in that good front plank position, and then again, just tapping that shoulder nice and easy. So here we go, and 3, 2, 1, and up. good job, guys.
Now we're gonna go to
My very favorite glute exercise, isometric clamshell. So we're gonna go ahead and take that band. We're gonna put both knees through the middle and we're gonna bring it right up to your knees. And then we're gonna get into a clamshell type position here. We're gonna hold these for a minute on either side. So you get to just lay on your side for a minute. Think about all the good things in your life and running and just relax as we hold it for a minute. Big thing on the setup, we wanna make sure knees are up high enough. We got our feet tucked in back here. And when we bring this leg up in the air, we do not rotate that hip. I love to put the hand there just to give you a little self-feedback. So let's find that spot on the floor and get ready to go here. And 3, 2, 1, and up. Excellent job, guys. We're gonna flip hips here, same thing. I know my glute med is feeling the love. I hope yours is too. Get that nice, good setup. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, and up. Excellent job, guys. Really good work. We're gonna go ahead and take that band off. And then we're gonna go back to this chair move here. Again, we're looking for 6 repetitions on either side. Be smart with what you're doing here. If it was too easy on that first set, then you can push even harder. If it felt too hard or was too much pressure on your knee, you could choke up on the chair. But again, nice straight line, 6 repetitions either side. Excellent job, guys. You guys are doing great. That's the start of our second set here. We're gonna go back to a plank. This one, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start in a front plank, and then we're gonna rotate to a side plank. But the key on this one is you wanna go slow. There is no prize for going fast. It is not like running. We're not trying to go full out. Just nice and slow on it as we rotate. We're gonna do 3 repetitions at either side, so a total of 6 repetitions, but again, the slower you go, the better. If you go slower than I do, you win a prize. How's that sound? So let's go ahead and we're gonna go here with our arms like this. That's gonna help us rotate into that side plank position. We'll start in that front plank and then nice and slow to each side. Here we go. guys. Really good. Let's go ahead and throw that band back on. Rolling right back into another set of those isometric clamshells. Again, that band, it's gonna go right above the knees. Say goodbye to your leg hair. And then we'll go back onto that hip here. Another 60 seconds each side. You guys are doing great. Appreciate you guys tuning along. Make sure you get proud. Use rotation of that hip. And here we go for a minute in 3, 2, 1, go. Excellent work, guys. We're flipping hips here. Another minute of fun on the other side. Again, make sure that setup is nice and clean here. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, and up. Excellent work, guys. We're going into that third and final round. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We got one more set on these adductors here. So again, we're gonna find that chair on this last set here. If you wanna push down really hard with that top leg, whatever's tolerable for you, that's that trick to make it a little tougher. But again, 6 repetitions either side, nice straight line with that body. Here we go on that last set. Excellent work, guys. We're going back to the core. This time what we're gonna do is another front plank variation. This time what we're gonna do are glute taps. Again, what we're looking to do is go slow and controlled. There's no rush here, okay? We're gonna do a 30-second front plank, tapping that glute on that same side. You go wide with your legs if you need to. The more narrow you go, the harder it's gonna be. Keep that back flat while we're doing it. So let's go ahead and get into that front plank position. And 3, 2, 1, and up. Excellent work, guys. We got one more set of the isometric clamshell, so let's go ahead and put that band on one more time here. You guys have done such a great job. I appreciate you tuning in, as always. But we got 2 more minutes of fun here, so let's go ahead and enjoy it. Get that band in place. Go on our side here. It's very excellent work, guys. We got one more set, flipping hips for the last minute of fun. Let's get that set up nice and good as always. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, and up. Excellent job, everybody. Give yourself that virtual high five. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, the least you could do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends that are runners, and keep up the great work as always. I'm proud of you guys. You guys killed it today. Great session. Keep up the good work.